Hi there, students. Mythos. I think an American might say mythos. Mythos is the set of stories, the set of beliefs, the set of myths that are significant for a particular group of people, for a culture, for a religion, for a society. So, for example, an author can create a world with different stories and different things that have significant meaning. So I think the mythos of Lord of the Rings, for example, or the mythos of European culture, where good always beats evil. Evil normally has control, and good, as long as it is persistent and continues fighting, good will always succeed in the end. And I think that is part of the European mythos. Mythos, a set of assumptions or beliefs about something. So perhaps the mythos of science gives us the idea that we are steadily advancing towards the truth. So these are the stories, the fables, the narratives, the tales, the ideas, the concepts we have of something. Or it's a recurring story that appears again and again. So as I said, the mythos of good always winning out over evil after a long and difficult struggle. Normally films have a happy ending where good beats evil. Sometimes it doesn't happen, but that's not the normal mythos. Or the mythos of an author. A group of myths or mythology that talks about the basic values and attitudes of a group of people. So I was wondering what the mythos of manga is. I'd be interested to hear your ideas on what the mythos of manga is, these Japanese cartoons. Or the mythos of ancient Greece. The mythos of ancient Greece is certainly very different from the mythos today. I think the mythos today is of ancient Greek is the gods deciding what is going to happen and man trying to intervene. But the gods always at the end deciding what's going to happen. You could transmit mythos through art. There are typical representations of things. Love, or the nuclear family with 2.2 children. This is part of the mythos of modern society. Or the mythos of love. Boy meets girl and they fall in love and get married and become a nuclear family. But I think maybe the mythos is changing. Okay, so the mythos, it's talking about a set of beliefs, a set of assumptions about something. Or in literature, it's a narrative or a plot that repeats and repeats and repeats. It's a bit like a meme, but a meme is normally a picture. Here the mythos is an idea. So, for example, the mythos of Arthurian legend, King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table, and chivalry and being protected by the druid Merlin. It's a complete mythology or set of beliefs about somebody. Or maybe the mythos of going of London. The mythos of London, Jack the Ripper and the Fog and Guy Fawkes and various other stories. This is all part of the mythos of London. Okay, so it's the idea, the concept that you have of something. It's the beliefs that are symbolic or characteristic of a group or of a culture. Perhaps the mythos of a poor artist starving in an attic room and making work masterpieces and not being appreciated until after their death. Okay, so the mythos, it's like the mythology of something, the mythology that embodies, that represents somebody. It's the values, the attitudes, the beliefs. So, for example, the mythos of Japanese society, I'm sure, is very different to the mythos of British society. What's the mythos of British society? The mythos of British society: roast beef, Yorkshire pudding, going to work on the train wearing a bowler hat, being a broker, drinking vast quantities of beer, British pubs, mythos. This perhaps is part of the mythos. I could probably do better. Mythos is very close to almost the stereotype from the stories that appear. Okay, mythos, formality. I'm going to give this a 6.5 in formality, using a semi-formal conversation, semi-formal writing. And as to origin, well, there's a late Latin word mythos, meaning myth. Ancient Greek mythos, a report, a tale, a story. So, enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye for now. Mythos.